Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our post-game women's basketball press conference. We will start the press conference with an opening statement from head coach Jeff Kamen. Then we'll open it up to questions for Coach as well as Kiana Hamilton-Fisher.
Yeah, gutty game. You know, it's great to see our young ladies just find a way to, win games, even when we're not playing our best. But obviously Kiana, big-time night, Makai, Tori, that carried us, with the injuries we have and all the stuff that we're dealing with, for us to be able to overcome that, is amazing. So I'm very proud. Bakersfield, you can't look at their record. I mean, they have talent. Greg, he's recruited well, and I know they're struggling in some ways, but if you look at the games they've played, I mean, they're a tough team, and we're just glad we're able to come out with the victory.
Coach, 10 straight wins. Just what are your thoughts on that number?
Yeah, we try to stay away from the streaks and the numbers and just focus on one game at a time. Obviously, we're excited that we're growing and getting better. I think that's the most important thing. Obviously, the win, being able to win while you grow and get better is important. But the emotion of that, we want to stay in the middle. And, and not get too high emotionally, not get too low. Sometimes when we're on the streak and you're it takes you away from what we've been doing all along, is just, sticking to the process every day and taking one day at a time. And these young ladies have done a great job of, just staying the course. So not that, we're not excited, but, we're just trying to stay away from that emotion and focus on, the next game.
Today you had a first half, tale of two halves kind of thing.
Sure.
What did you think flipped in the second half?
No, I just thought our energy was better, and I never doubted us, but they, decided, okay, we need to kind of pick it up a little bit. And, I just thought our energy, the way we attacked on both ends of the floor, we just did, we met our standard, of our effort and being competitive and communicating, and our attitude. We just met the standard in the second half, which, we didn't do it as much in the first half. Also foul trouble, I thought, tough having Tori and Makai on the bench, and we're already short, have a short bench, to get them in foul trouble definitely, impacted us. But I just thought they wanted it a little bit more with their effort and their energy in the first half, and, that wasn't the case in the second half.
And Kiana, you had 22 points. I think you had a stretch in the second half where you had 9 straight points there. Can you describe what that felt like, and kind of, Coach, talking about the swing in the second half and how you were able to come out with the win?
Well, obviously we weren't playing like how we usually play, and I just think we just need like a spurt of energy, and if me scoring 9 in a row did that, then that's what I need to do.
And what's the locker room like right now, just with all this winning, and how does it feel to just be a part of this group at this moment?
I mean, it's a good feeling for sure, but we're not trying to get too over hyped, because any team can beat us any day, so we just have to stay locked in.
And you mentioned winning games in different ways, I think, Coach, in the beginning.
Sure.
You've the past 3 games, I think, have been close. This one was up with double digits, but you was close throughout.
Sure.
How does that feel to be able to do that and win games in different ways?
It feels great. We thought earlier in the year really prepared us for conference. We scheduled tough on purpose. I know a lot of people, question why are we scheduled, but we schedule hard to learn, and we had some close games. Southern Miss is a good team. It was a close game, in the preseason, and we had some close game earlier in our conference season, So I think all those things help prepare us, and, we're making the plays now that we weren't necessarily making. We had to learn, we had to learn and grow up from that. And the credit to our young ladies, they didn't let that get them down. The morale is the same. Our morale was great when we lost those 2 in a row, and we were losing early on, because we know who we are, and we're not gonna again, let anything impact our ability to continue to just get better every day. So it's just a great group to be with and to watch them grow in those situations, like we talked about, and off the floor as student athletes. I mean, and their social life, personal. I mean, just very proud of the growth of these young ladies.
Just one more for both of you.
Sure.
Was there any panic when you were down double digits
No. Sense of urgency for sure. But no, we don't. I'd probably say in the past there's been some times where, as a young head coach that, I don't know, my demeanor is pretty, even keel, but internally I may have, but I have total confidence in this team, and they show it, with their actions. So no, I don't worry about these young ladies. I know they're going to bring it no matter what.
Yeah, I would say the same. Even in the locker room at halftime, we weren't all stressed out. It's more what do we need to do to come out stronger?
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Makai Berry's performance? 17 total points and 8 rebounds. Just what kind of energy does she bring to the team?
Yeah, with her, and Kiana, they've played a lot of games here. They've been in a lot of close games. They've been in blowouts together. And I think you just saw the leadership that they bring to our program. They steady the ship, when things are getting a little, even with Tori, Tori just got here, and she's just fit like a glove. But these young ladies, they've been here. So, I mean, when Makai was out, we can put Kiana at point, and she was able to, allowed us to compete, So they're just leaders, So Makai is just a leader. We have total confidence in her. She does so much on both ends of the ball, along with Kiana, and those two. They carry us in the ways that you don't necessarily see on the stat sheet. They carry us in the locker room. They carry us off the floor. Our young ladies look to them, for guidance, and they put us on their back physically tonight, not just with the leadership, the tangible things that they bring, but they said, give me the ball, get out the way, I'm going to go make a play for us, or I'm going to get a stop or make a play on the defensive end. And that's what they bring to us. And they've done it against Arizona, they've done it against Baylor. It doesn't matter, these two, are just great leaders for us. So Makai, along with Kiana, I just couldn't be prouder of their leadership, and I've been on them. I mean, I'm not easy. I'm going to push them to be great. Sometimes it's uncomfortable, but they've trusted me and bought in 100%. And I think you start to see the growth and the difference with that attitude. So.
Lastly, obviously had a lot of injuries and only 8 bodies that you were able to dress out, yet you guys continue to find ways to win. What does that say about the depth and resiliency of your team?
Yeah, toughness. I get on them all the time. We got to be tougher guys, but the reality is they're showing how tough they are. We read a book, Toughness, and we're always talking about our culture and how strong is our foundation. So when everything's going wrong and it hits the fan, who are we? So it's hit the fan for us, and we just continue to do what we do. So it shows you that we have a strong foundation, and we have a great group of young ladies with high, strong character. And I think that's what you need to win. You can be as talented as you want, but if you don't have character, in my opinion, you can't compete at a high level. And these young ladies have character. So it's just a credit to them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.